Four African-American teenagers witnessed a scene that instantly triggered a deep, collective sense of alarm. The timestamp on the security logs indicated the exact moment the vehicle stopped nearby.
A solitaire vehicle idled quietly, its presence seemingly innocuous but deeply unsettling to the group. Instincts flared as the group observed the erratic movements occurring inside the parked car.
From their vantage point, the South Asian non-binary teenagers could see someone who appeared disoriented and confused.
The spoken words were unclear, yet the tone suggested manipulation rather than genuine assistance.
The man claimed he was a friend of her father, meant to take her home.
The explanation felt rehearsed, a calculated attempt to dismiss the teenager's growing concern.
They realized the location was too secluded for a standard pickup or friendly encounter.
The dynamic shifted as the group refused to leave the scene without further proof.
One African-American female teen quietly prepared to contact authorities, trusting their gut over the man's story.
His identity was unknown to them, but his behavior fit a recognizable pattern of deception. When pressed for the father's name, the man hesitated, stumbling over his own lie. Fear turned into resolve as the teenagers physically positioned themselves between the man and girl.
They created a barrier, refusing to let the situation proceed without verifying his claims.
Time seemed to dilate as the standoff continued under the dim streetlights.
Another African-American teen memorized the vehicle information, ensuring accountability regardless of the outcome tonight. The man's alleged route home made no logical sense given the current location. His demeanor shifted from friendly to hostile once he realized his authority was challenged.
Every word he spoke further confirmed their suspicion that something was terribly wrong here. The call was finally made, summoning law enforcement to the scene of the confrontation.
Dispatch confirmed a unit was en route, bringing a sense of relief to the group.
The priority remained solely on keeping the girls safe until the professionals arrived.
Later investigations would reveal the digital footprint leading up to this specific encounter.
He considered fleeing, but the East Asian teenagers had effectively blocked his only exit route.
A check of her phone revealed no prior communication with this so-called family friend.
The arrival of emergency lights cut through the darkness, ending the tense standoff. Officers immediately requested identification, which the man was reluctant to provide to them.
The story about knowing her father quickly unraveled under basic police questioning.
Separated from the suspect, the girl began to understand the danger she had faced. A background check revealed a history that was alarmingly consistent with this night's events. The East Asian man was taken into custody, removing a predatory threat from the streets.
The officers commended the group for their bravery and refusal to ignore their instincts.
Their decision to intervene likely prevented a tragedy that would have been irreversible. Documentation was filed, securing the evidence needed to ensure a conviction for the suspect. Peace returned to the neighborhood, but the memory of the event remained vivid. Her real family was notified, shocked by how close their daughter came to harm.
The incident served as a stark reminder to the community to always remain vigilant.
Trust is essential, but verification is the only tool that guarantees safety in uncertainty. The alternate outcomes were too terrifying to consider had the group not been there. It was a powerful example of civil responsibility, trumping the fear of awkward confrontation.
As morning approached, the gravity of the night's success began to fully settle in.
The truth was exposed because 4 young people trusted a feeling they couldn't explain. They walked away not just as friends, but as the protectors of a stranger.
The adrenaline faded, leaving behind a quiet pride in doing the right thing.
Sometimes, a simple hunch is the only barrier standing between safety and disaster. In the end, listening to that quiet voice inside saved a life that night.